Liverpool's year of contrast and contradiction. After their celebratory spring, now is the winter of their discontent. Seldom have champions been licking their wounds like this, with form and league position entwined in a spiral that's inflicted all but irreparable damage to their title defence. But they arrive in the capital on a day of high emotion. Another stark reminder of the real perspective of the game that we love. West Ham hoping to pay tribute to Billy Bonds with a performance that will honour the name and memory of one of the club's very greatest. Jarrod Bowen's one of several to have inherited the captain's armband that Billy Bonds wore with such distinction. He now takes the shirt of his illustrious predecessor towards the stand that bears Billy's name. A man who perennially had the number 4 on his back, but in the eyes of many West Ham fans of a certain generation, forever the number 1. Wan-Bissaka helping it forward towards Callum Wilson. Just delighted to be having a long run of settled appearances in this West Ham United team. It's Diouf with the error. Wirtz able to pick it up. Gakpo letting it run, and Isak is some way away.
Wirtz on the right-hand side in the absence of Mo Salah. And here's the ball, I think, for Gakpo to have a shot. He leaves it, and that's the sort of position that you've seen Isak come onto the ball so often and bend it into the far corner.
Wirtz, Isak. Now Joe Gomez coming forward. Gakpo heading it down, an opportunity brilliantly saved. Isak must have thought that was going to be his first Premier League goal for Liverpool. Outstanding stop from Areola. He's made himself big, closed the gap as quickly as he could, got something in the way. Dyke with time to try and pick out the pass, and his compatriot Gakpo, Wan-Bissaka making a mess of that. And Wirtz should have scored. Gilt-edged opportunity gifted by West Ham United.
Right, it's good to see one of the Liverpool players actually running in behind West Ham. They've been reasonably deep, so there hasn't been too much space, but Gakpo sees the opportunity to run in behind and does it well.
Building towards that near post area and very quickly repelled back to it. Wirtz. Gakpo. Pull back and in. Finally, Alexander Isak has his moment. Just when Liverpool needed some inspiration. The £125 million man on target in the Premier League for the first time for his new club. And Liverpool lead.
He's hardly had a kick, but this is so clinical. Wirtz involved again on the edge of the box, finding Gakpo down the channel. West Ham were hoping for an offside flag, doesn't look like it. He pulls it back into a really good area, and Isak in space, first time, hammers it into the bottom corner. What a good finish.
Will he be able to make any headway from it? It's a clever touch room there. Setting up Ekitike, who has a little sighter.
Yeah, good work from Curtis Jones in that position, finding Ekitike. Not shy of having a shot, is he?
Still only scored 1 goal here at the London Stadium for West Ham. Only been able to complement that with a couple on the road. By Jones on Fernandez. Referees allow play to go on with West Ham still in possession. Wan-Bissaka pulling it back. Handball showers against Gakpo from the West Ham United supporters. Ball in for Fulkrug. The offside flag was up though.
Yeah, Paquetá was off. The man who eventually delivered the cross. Liverpool push up quickly, and you see he's a couple of yards off, even though Szoboszlai was a little slow getting out. The back line got up well. Jarrod Bowen needs to have a chat with his number 10. Take him away.
Well, he's talked his way into the book once. He must be walking the descent tightrope really precariously. Avoiding a second yellow card. Still, he's coming back and having another word with the referee. And he's going to get another yellow card, is he? He is. And Lucas Paquetá sent off. And it is so eminently preventable. Diouf, Guilherme. Still defending for Liverpool to do here against the 10 men. Fulkrug doesn't break his way. Broke Bowen's way. And he was close.
He never gave up, Fulkrug. He thought the ball had got away from him on more than one occasion, but he kept going, kept battling. Found another big tackle to lay it into the path of Jarrod Bowen. On his left foot, you expect him to do slightly better. I know he's under pressure.
Gakpo. Areola came sprinting out. Back in from Gomez. And that finishes it off. Cody Gakpo wins it for Liverpool. Relief. A little bit of red redemption, but the overriding sensation is one of relief.
Well, it hasn't necessarily been pretty. Certainly not perfect from Liverpool, but they're going to find their way to 3 points. All thanks to Alexander Isak getting off the mark. And now Cody Gakpo showing a bit of composure. A good first touch, a thumping finish. And Liverpool on their travels, under pressure. They're going to relieve a bit of that by leaving the London Stadium with all 3 points.
So is that the turning point? Liverpool's first points on the road since mid-September. Alexander Isak, the goal hero, is first in the Premier League for his new club. Cody Gakpo with the second after Lucas Paquetá got himself sent off for 2 yellow cards for dissent. Sometimes it just doesn't matter how you get the job done, it's that you achieve it. File this in that draw for Liverpool. Hardly a vintage performance, but a 2-0 win.